Imagine a shop that doesn't sell things. It sells memories. Not your memories, but the memories of an entire town. Every laugh, every secret, every tear shed on its rain-soaked streets, all for sale. This isn't a fantasy. In a forgotten corner of the English countryside, there is a place they whispered about. They called it the Telling Store, and if you visited, you would leave with more than you bargained for. You'd leave with a piece of someone else's life, permanently stuck in your mind. Before we unravel this mystery, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. The stories we dig into here at Unseen Case Files are unlike anything you'll find elsewhere, and you won't want to miss what comes next. Our story takes us to the village of Melingford, a picture-perfect slice of England where nothing much seemed to happen. That changed when Elias Finch opened his peculiar little shop. It had no clear sign, just a faded plaque that read, "The Telling Store." Inside, no goods lined the shelves. Instead, there were rows of delicate glass vials, each containing what looked like swirling, silvery mist. Elias, a man with eyes that held too many years, would explain to the curious. He was a memory broker. The village, he claimed, was a living entity, and its experiences soaked into the very stones and soil. His gift, his curse, was to collect them. For a price, you could experience the joy of a long-ago wedding day, the thrill of a secret triumph, or the quiet beauty of a sunset seen from the hills a century past. People came, cautiously at first. A young man bought the memory of a perfect first kiss to impress a girl. An old woman purchased the memory of a vibrant spring day from her youth. It was beautiful. It was enchanting. It was, as they would discover, a profound mistake. Because the store didn't just deal in light and joy. The soil of Melingford held darker things: grief, rage, betrayal. And Elias Finch, the keeper of the store, began to change. The weight of 1,000 lives pressed upon him. His customers did too. That young man who bought the kiss began sleepwalking, speaking in the voice of a long-dead soldier. The old woman started having violent nightmares of a tragedy she never witnessed. The memories weren't just clips. They were full, immersive experiences, with emotional baggage that clung to the soul. The shop was leaking, and the past was infecting the present. But here's the most chilling part. Villagers started noticing something impossible. Events would repeat. A broken teacup would shatter in the exact same way at the exact same time, witnessed by two people who had no connection. A specific argument between a historic couple would be overheard word for word in a modern home. It was as if the purchased memories were creating echoes, warping reality itself, trying to replay the moments they captured. The final terrifying twist came from Elias Finch himself. In a moment of lucidity, burdened by the chorus of voices in his head, he confessed the true horror to the village constable. He wasn't collecting memories. He was stealing them. Every vial sold didn't just give a memory to a buyer. It permanently removed that moment from the collective soul of the place and the people connected to it. The sold memory of that wedding? The actual couple began to forget their own anniversary. The purchased joy of a father holding his child? That father felt a strange emptiness he could never explain. The Telling Store was erasing Melingford's history piece by piece, leaving emotional holes, turning lived experiences into mere commodities. And the darkest memories, the ones of pain and fear, were accumulating in the back of the shop, growing denser, almost sentient. Elias feared what would happen if they were ever released, or worse, if they found a way to bind themselves to a living person desperate enough to buy them. The village, in a panic, decided to shut the store down. But you can't just board up a phenomenon. The memories, now aware of their captivity, fought back. People reported seeing phantom figures from the sold memories walking the lanes at night, trapped in their loops. The air grew thick with the scent of old roses, and sometimes the acrid smell of smoke from a fire that hadn't burned in 50 years. Elias Finch vanished one foggy night, leaving the shop unlocked. The vials remained, pulsing with their stolen light. The authorities sealed it, but locals say on quiet nights you can hear the whispers. Not from the shop, but from the very ground, the buildings, the trees, all trying to recount their stories, finding them fragmented and gone. Melingford became a ghost town in the truest sense, haunted not by the dead, but by the absence of what was once vibrantly alive. The case remains unseen, unresolved, a warning about meddling with the tapestry of a place's soul. So what do you think happened to Elias Finch? Did he become lost in the maze of stolen memories, or is he out there somewhere, a living repository for a town's erased heart? Drop your theories in the comments below. This is a story that needs discussion. And if this tale of eerie consequence stuck with you, share it with a friend. Sometimes, the most unseen forces are the memories we take for granted, and the price of revisiting them might be higher than we ever imagined.